Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad that you are here with me today. This is my first video of 2018 here on my channel. I'm so excited and I am so pumped for the new year. I am going to be kicking off my first video of 2018 with a review, first impressions, and wear test on the new Maybelline Master Prime Foundation Primer. Myself personally, I have not had much luck finding a great foundation primer from the drugstore. I'm usually having to lay down $30 or $40 for a good high-end foundation primer because they actually work. So I'm hoping today that this will work for me and I can save myself a few bucks. So, okay, first off, let's start off with the packaging. When I first saw this inside of Walmart, which is where I purchased it, I realized and thought, man, this looks really similar to the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. I just thought it looked really similar, and obviously this one is blue and this one's clear. I do believe Smashbox has a blue one for blemish control, but my first impression on the packaging, I was like, man, this looks really similar. Now, I'm not going to be comparing the two today. I just kind of wanted to touch on the packaging and how much I thought it looked like the Smashbox, but anyways. Now, let's get into all the good details about this primer. So first off, again, it is the Maybelline Master Prime Foundation Primer. This comes with 1 fluid ounce. Now, to compare it with other foundation primers from the drugstore, the Rimmel Stay Matte Primer comes with 1 fluid ounce. The NYX Angel Veil comes with 1.2 fluid ounces, and the Maybelline Prime Light comes with 1 fluid ounce. I did purchase this from Walmart. I bought it for $9.99, and it does retail for $9.99 on the Maybelline website. Basically, the claims of this foundation primer is that it's supposed to visibly smooth the skin, it primes the skin with hydration, it has a lightweight formula, and it does not clog pores. It does instruct you to wear alone or under makeup for comfortable wear. So my skin type, it's combination, like I get dry around the nose, sometimes in the forehead, and sometimes I can get oily in the T-zone as well. It just honestly kind of depends on the weather and the time of year. We are going to go ahead and get into the application of this primer, so let's get into it. So I'm going to go ahead and put that out there. Wow, look at that. It came out in like, it's not watery, but it wasn't thick either. Okay, it's kind of feeling like a cream. So it feels really nice. It's making the skin feel so very smooth. I feel like it has like a silicone kind of texture, but it's watery at the same time. So that's kind of what I'm feeling from the texture of the foundation primer. I'm not seeing it blur out the skin very well. I mean, it's definitely smoothing out the skin, but as far as blurring out my pores, I'm not seeing the biggest difference. Okay, so that is all blended in. It feels nice. It does have a lightweight formula to it. It doesn't feel really heavy on the skin, which is good because we still have foundation, concealer, we got to bronze, highlight, and do blush and stuff, so you don't want anything that's going to add any extra weight since I'm already going to be wearing a lot of the makeup. So, but yeah, the formula feels lightweight. I don't feel like, I can still see my pores. I really can. I can see them, so I didn't feel like it smoothed them out that much. It says it has a lightweight formula, which is true. I don't feel much weight on the skin. It visibly smooths. It definitely makes your skin feel like velvet, but I don't see anything as far as dramatically diminishing the size of the pores. Now, hydration, yeah, I can feel that. It's not very like harsh on the skin. I can feel it's definitely calm and very gentle on the skin, and it's providing hydration. So I'm going to go ahead and apply my foundation and concealer. I'm just going to go ahead and finish off the rest of my makeup, so I will be right back. I just completed my makeup, did foundation, concealer, bronzer, highlighter, blush, everything, so I'm done with my makeup. I'm just coming back to talk about the foundation primer a little bit more. One thing that I have to say offhand is that I don't think it visibly smoothed the skin at all. It may have done minimal amounts of smoothing, but I'm still seeing my pores, which I have like medium sized. They're not the biggest pores, but they ain't the smallest either. So I still need something to blur out the skin. Now the only thing left would be testing if this affects the wear time of my foundation. I do know how the foundation I'm wearing works. I'm wearing the Fenty Beauty foundation, by the way. So I know how it works, so there's no questioning the foundation while we're testing the primer. So now we're just going to see if this foundation actually prolongs the wear time of this foundation. So it is 10:30 in the morning, so I'm going to go ahead and come back later on. I'm not leaving right now, but I'll be leaving soon, so I'll see when the next update will be, but I'll be giving you updates as far as how the foundation is holding up with the primer, and if my skin is producing oils, if it's getting oily, I'll let you know about all that. So anyways, I will catch you later, and we'll be back. Hello guys, I am back. It is actually 6:55, so I've basically been wearing it for about 8.5 hours, and I wanted to come back with an update and just share with you and talk about the primer and how it is holding up so far. I am actually really impressed. I don't feel that I've gotten really oily. I mean, the amount of oil is like minimal, which, I mean, it's probably not even worth mentioning, but the oil is minimal. It's really nice. The makeup did get a little bit crazy, a little bit funky around the nose, and it kind of clumped up, and it didn't really work well around the nose. I was wearing glasses though, so that might have something to do with it, but even down here I feel like the makeup faded just a little bit, but everywhere else the skin looks really nice. It actually looks really smooth, and it just really smoothed out the skin very well, definitely. So that claim about smoothing out the skin, it definitely held its claim to that. It does have a lightweight formula, yeah, and it didn't leave my skin feeling dry, so it did provide it with hydration. And as far as keeping the wear, prolonging the wear on the foundation, I feel like it did that. So I actually went to work, so I've been moving around a lot and doing some stuff. So I mean, I've actually been active. I haven't been sitting around the whole day, so it's given the makeup a chance to actually move around and start breaking down, but it hasn't broken down, which is absolutely amazing. I'm the kind of person that doesn't really want to touch up during the day. I just like to, once I apply that makeup, I like to use products I know that are going to keep my makeup looking fresh throughout the day, instead of actually expecting to do touch-ups throughout the day, because I don't want to do that. And you know, when I'm at work, I want my makeup to stay fresh. I want it to help keep my foundation intact with my skin, and it does everything that I like a primer to do. The only thing I wish it did is smooth out the pores a little bit more, but if I combine this with another pore smoothing primer, and then I can combine it with this, I know my makeup will last all day. So it did work as a great barrier between the skin and the makeup, and kept all of those extra oils from coming through on top and just ruining the makeup overall. So for $9.99, I feel like this is just an amazing primer. This is definitely probably my favorite drugstore foundation primer at the moment. I'm just so glad that I've discovered it. I'm so happy. Thank you, Maybelline. Anyways, that is it for this first impressions and review of 2018. I hope that you guys enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe. It would make my day. We're almost to 300 subscribers. I know we can do it, so make sure that you do click that subscribe button. It's super easy. And don't forget to follow me on all of my social media pages. I'm on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. I will have all of those usernames listed down in the description box below. I love you guys so much. I thank you so much for spending your personal time out of the day to watch my videos. I will catch you in the next video. Jesus loves you so much, and I will talk to you in my next one. Bye, guys.